The funny thing about golf is, I'm pretty sure everybody has the tendency to yell at their ball, which is an inanimate object, and you have zero control over. But boy, does it feel good when the ball responds.
Stratman! Gaming!
Welcome back, all you Strat fans. Batty is here for round 2 at Albany Golf Course in the Bahamas. If you did not see round 1, I'll link to it up in the corner here, but let me save you some time. It is a crap ton of pars. So what we're going to do today is see if we can go a bit lower than that score. My goal is to birdie at least 4 of the 5 par 5s that are on this course. Honestly, let's just try and do better than 14 pars. Here we are back on the opening tee. I've got my tequila still from last round, and I'm going to have a good luck sippy. Solid drive into the fairway to start. Let's see where these pins are. It's right in the middle. Hit and hop. Hit and hopped, but died. And now we're left with an opening chip, which is not Batty's strong suit. Add a little bit of loft. Let's get up there. Okay, why'd that one check up so fast? I just can't figure out these chips. Sometimes they hit and run. I know that was a lob wedge, but I didn't think it would kill it that fast. Now we have a little tester for par, which we just make look like a piece of cake. Opening par, I would have liked the birdie there, but considering I wasn't on the green, I'll take it. Now this is an interesting one, as this par 3 has a big ridge that all bleeds down the right towards the hole. If a 6-iron hits, I don't know if that's going to be enough. I would like to get over that ridge, but I don't want to go too far. We're going to try with the 5-iron and loft up onto it. Oh, dang. Should have gone 6. The 5 was definitely too long. But it's riding that back ridge and comes down. Okay, 6 might have been a perfect little beauty. Oh, and here's one of those weird ones where it moves a bit left and then it moves a bit right. I think I'm going to play it straight. Oh, shit, I got a touch left. Poopy farts. Back-to-back par. Again, I really would have liked that birdie, but there's nothing I can do about it now. And we're into a par 5 that I really don't think I can get to into even if I cut this corner. But I'm going to try, because if I hit the sand, it's really not a big deal here. In the wrong direction. I'm still just going to hit this 3-wood anyway and let it hit the fairway and run up there. Just get rolling, baby. Leaves us with actually a kind of tricky distance here, as I'm trying to attack a tight pin position, which if I'm short, it's going to come right off that front edge and possibly into the sand. So I think I'm going to take this lob wedge and not mind if I'm a little bit long. Let the wind blow it a little bit left. Hold on there. Hold on. Perfect. The funny thing about golf is, I'm pretty sure everybody has the tendency to yell at their ball, which is an inanimate object, and you have zero control over. But boy, does it feel good when the ball responds. Move faster. Oh, way too much. Did not birdie that par 5. So if I'm going to reach that goal I set for myself, I need to birdie all 4 of the remaining par 5s. I'm going to keep this 7-iron, and I'm going to take the loft off, because I think if I even hit around where it should land, it might hold up on that ridge and come back towards the hole a little bit nicely. Bit of a pull. It was the right distance, and I'm off the green. That's frustrating, because I think I had that perfect line. Up she goes. And a chance at the par. I think I made a par like this on the last round, but I really hate how fast this break is. I don't feel good about this putt right now. Stupid bogeys.
And now let's take
So again, we're not having a great round to start here, and the Stratman is really getting kind of used to this. Gonna aim it at the hole and assume that I'm probably gonna have a bit of a pull, which seems to be happening a lot right now. How is that fast? It was so smooth there. Daddy's annoyed. I've never been so tired of pars as I am in these 2 rounds. I'm going to have to start making much better shots to go low. As this is a par 5, I'll try and birdie. 3 hybrid instead of the 3 wood. Lay back a little bit. And see if this is a good distance to attack. I'm taking the loft off just to make sure it gets up to that hole. Sit there. And a chance. Oh, I should be able to make this birdie. If I don't, I should just walk away from this golf course right now. There we go. Birdied the par 5. So even though I've put a bogey on the scorecard, I did finally get a birdie. And it didn't take me until the 14th hole like it did in round 1. Now we have a very challenging tee shot here, as I want to try and get to the right side of this fairway so I have a better shot at that hole. So I have to flirt with these bunkers. This is close. Oh, just cleared it. Oh, come on. But that really rang around that fairway kind of weird. And now we're left flopping out of this rough, which I'm not really sure what it's going to do. So with this pitching wedge, I've added a bunch of loft to it. And we'll try and get close to see if we can have a decent chance at a birdie putt. It released a little. There's a shot. It's got a bit of movement, but it's not the most challenging birdie putt I've ever seen. Try and keep it close and just don't go too far past the hole. Oh, we rode around the whole hole. That was a great shot, but very awkward to say. Right around the whole hole. Holy, did we ever take the whole hole there. Holy, holy, holy. 3 wood, looks like it's gonna hit the green and probably bounce off. 3 hybrid, looks like I won't even make the green because I'm into a headwind. So I'm going to have to try to play the 3 wood. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I'm gonna have to put on a pretty significant amount of loft to it. And good luck to us.
pretty good.
I put enough loft to hold, perhaps? Oh, barely. There really was nothing else that I could do there. I don't know if it's this much, but let's see. Oh, I probably could have gone even more. But a good pace and a tap-in par. I guess I'll take that. I mean, considering the challenge of that par 3, par's okay. And we just keep plugging along as we now embark upon the hole that we plopped it in the water last round.
Heading into the fairway.
Oh, I was flirting with it again. For some reason, this hole loves fast swings. So I'm going to aim way off to the left, just in case I fast swing again. And I did. So that actually worked out perfectly. I don't know what it is with this hole. It moves fast and dangerous. Gonna try to go to maybe 70-ish% power if possible. Oh, I should have gone to 80. So if I'm going to reach my goal of birdieing 4 out of the 5 par 5s, I have to make this. So that's unfortunate. We have to settle with the par. There's not much to look at in this course, but it plays very interesting. In that I feel the key to success is great putting.
Fairway here.
Because it's tough to get really close to these holes. And most of the greens have some pretty crazy movement to them. Ball is below my feet, but I'm aiming kind of at the hole because I've been pulling it a little bit lately. That's a big pull. And that's why I aimed at the hole. You can see that pull really counteracted the ball being below my feet. But we have a chance at the birdie. And if we can make a putt, I'm going to feel good. Because I'm not really making them like I need to. Move. Come on. I don't know if I'm just not reading these properly or what's happening today. Seems like both rounds, I'm just a little bit off on reading these putts. This is the 11th hole, and it's another par 5, so you know what we're aiming for. And we have a good look for the third shot. Great line. Oh, that's as close as you can get. This is how I wanted to play all of the par 5s. Just little tap-in birdies. Why wasn't I? When I do it like that, I think to myself, why don't I do that every time? But the answer is simple. Because golf. Now this is going to be a tricky shot. And I think this 4-iron is the play as long as I can control the swing. Slow swing is not ideal. Oh! But it actually went right at the hole. And if this rides the ridge back, that accidental slow swing is manageable. I didn't think it was going to carry the entire way to the hole like that. But I'm glad I didn't go in the water with that slow swing. See if we can make a distance birdie, which we're just not capable of doing often. But we did it that time. Batty loves tap-in birdies, but there's something about those distance birdies that just feels so good. And let's try and carry some momentum forward into the 13th hole.
Finding the fairway.
Back in the fairway. So I'm going to keep this 8-iron, and I'm going to put a bunch of loft onto it to see if that can reduce some of the distance. Bit of a pull, but it might catch that ridge. Come back. Hold on. Oh, that worked out beautifully. Played for a good spot to miss there, and that ridge worked out really well. So that essentially full loft on that 8-iron was key, and that gave us another birdie. And that's another tequila sippy. I'm also sorry about that rhyme. That wasn't great.
Down for the short stuff.
Oh, come on. And hopefully check up near the hole. Or not. That was ugly. Now we're left with a very tricky chip shot with this lob wedge, trying to get it close enough to the hole that we can save a par. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Not ideal because it moves very quickly towards that hole. So I think I need to aim quite a bit left here and move fast in. Oh, pissed off. Ah, that's my most hated bogey of both rounds. That's a very annoying one. I'm not gonna lie. Having a pitch shot to the green and then ending with a bogey sucks. But that's what I get for hitting that little tiny rough. And this is a par 5 that it looks like this 3-wood might be able to get us up to the green. Question is, if we do get up, is it even going to be a good shot? Or do we lay back and try and pitch up? You know, it's not going to be good either way. So I think I'm going to stick with the 3-wood. And I'm just going to put a bunch of loft onto it. And we'll see where that ends up. Okay, that's all right. So now at least I've left myself with an eagle putt. So I'm going to aim quite a bit out to the left here and see if we can keep this close. Touch more. Up it goes, and then it starts to move quick towards the hole. Oh, my pace was a little off. But we did what we wanted, and we birdied a par 5. So taking that shot with the 3-wood worked. And now we have 3 holes to go, and we're sitting at -4. Wind is going to blow this quite a bit to the right, so I'll aim left. And we'll split those bunkers. Not ideal with pro clubs here, as trying to hold a green this narrow with a 4-iron is probably going to be impossible. We might end up in this bunker, but let's see what happens if we aim way left. Oh, it didn't even have the distance to get there. And now we're trying to chip and putt to save a par. Get up there. Should be able to make this one, but I've missed worse. Alright, there we go. We did it. And we have this beautiful looking par 3, but it is a scary pin placement over by the water. Try to let the wind blow it a little bit left, and I do have a 6-iron, as it is just slightly enough downhill. I think this is the good distance to clear. There's a ridge that goes towards the hole. Oh, fast swing my ass. And that really screwed it up, and this is going to be a hard par to make. So to try and make this work, I'm going to try to flop it on this ridge and see if it can roll towards the hole. There it goes. Just caught enough of that ridge. Oh, you could see it almost stopped on top. I was very close to being absolutely furious. But we made the par just barely, as I almost spoke too soon. And we go to the 18th hole again. Just an okay round on the go. We are shooting lower than round 1, which is good. But just had the consistency of a few missed shots, a few putts not dropping our way. And I'm going to try to take this sand wedge, which I think with the help of the wind, it should be enough to push over that ridge and get close to the hole for us. Oh, distance was great, but I pulled it. That little pull at the end was a real poop in my pants. And see if this is a good line to get it close to save a par and have a decent round. Oh, it almost even went in. A little bit more power, and that would have been a closing birdie I would have been pumped about. Alas, it was not, and we ended at -4 this round. And it was just kind of meandering our way through the course. Missing a bunch of putts, not a way to shoot low. I don't know. I'm content with this round. Certainly not happy, because I know, if anything, I'll probably end up in the middle or bottom half of my flight. Some of the scores people have been putting up show that they are way better than I am, even though we're supposed to be the bottom half of the league, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, thanks for tuning in again. This was a blast. It was a much more enjoyable round than the frustration that was the last tournament. So, we'll get back at it on Wednesday and keep having some more tequila and just having a good time. Again, if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button. Try and get me up to 30. That would be amazing. Hit the like button on this if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Whatever you do, make sure you stay batty.